Hi there, it's Catherine here from Inky Fingered Cat. It's been a while since I've done any videos, and I have made a start on this, which is going to be a double journal spread for Sarah's circle journal. So her envelope circle journal is amazing. I mean, it's just so fab in the way she's constructed it, and there's so many wonderful pieces of art. But basically, if I flip to where my spread is, so I'm going to have this and this space to cover. So I'm measuring it out, and they're sort of 8 by 8, so I've done slightly smaller than 8 by 8. And I just took a piece of copy of paper. I didn't do anything fancy because I knew what I wanted to do was cover it with book print. And that's what I've done. I've covered it with 2 different kinds of book print, and then I thought I could video this. So switched the video on, and other than covering it with book print, just because I'm really loving playing with book print at the moment, I haven't really thought about what I'm going to do. So the rest of it is going to come as a bit of a magical mystery tour for me. So I'm going to stick this probably into fast forward so you can watch the process, rather than me attempting to show you everything straight away and describe anything. I'm probably just going to put the music on, and I'll catch up with you at the end. So enjoy! apologies. I've got a bit of a hay fevery nose, so apologies for the sniffing. I hate sniffing, but it's something that I can't really help at the moment. It's almost continuous. So, what did I do? So I started with the book print, then I added paints in double denim, glacier ice, steel grey, then I think I added a little bit of Spanish mulberry, and that was my background. I applied the paint, first I did some modelling paste through a couple of stencils just to add some texture. Forgot about that. Oh, I also added some more white gesso. Right, stamping I did in a mixture of archival, and I used sort of a different selection of hot pink stamps from Paperartsy. Then I decided, right, I knew that the theme that I wanted was something to do with love and strength, something along those lines, because Sarah's having a bit of a challenging time in life at the moment, so I knew that that's what I wanted to send as my message to her. So I went and chose all of my Darcy hearts. So these are heat embossed on into the background, and this is from her new Paperartsy stamps, and then these are from quite old sets now, but these are all of the Darcy hearts. I did and ah about adding these little corrugated hearts, but changed my mind. I decided there was enough texture and I didn't fancy painting them. So I'm quite happy with how those look. So how did I do those? I braided on to some separate card, the paint for most of them, and then the three large ones I actually used my brushos with some satin glaze, because I fancied that slightly different texture going on. The Love Wood embellishments I heat embossed, same heat embossing powder, which is actually a mix of these two, because I didn't want it to be purple, I didn't want it to be pinky red, I wanted it to be somewhere in the middle. So I really like the fact that they're all sort of slightly different as a result of that, using the different ones. I have just noticed I've forgotten to do these on this one. So when I'd eventually decided on how I wanted them clustered, I took some time to put them down, layering them up in different, and using the glue to adhere, and then putting something heavy on top just to make sure that they adhered down well. More splatters, and this time I used, so for the hearts I used a mixture of the blueberry and the amethyst, and then bougainvillea. And then the bougainvillea I also used for splatters, and I also used blueberry for splatters, although I don't think I filmed that. The midnight paint I used for stamping the text into the background. Then I did some white gel pen work, not gel pen, paint pen, the Sharpie paint pen, onto the hearts, and a few little touches in the background, but to be honest I didn't really do much in the background. And then finished off with the stickers. Look, I've realised I've missed those bits on those as well. There we go. So, I think that's it done. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh, I edged each of the panels. I cut them down just slightly from where I'd started because I wanted a little bit more of the border. The border, the background, I just did blueberry. I hadn't realised when I was doing it that it was going to be a translucent, but I really like the colour, so I'm quite happy to stick with it. So I'm still pressing it down to make sure that it dries flat. But yeah, then I edged it with the black soot ink just to give it a little bit more of a border. And that's it, done. So all I need to do now is just sign it and date it, and it's ready for going on its merry way to the next person in the group. And then I've only got one more in this particular series to do, so I'll get, I think it's Wanders, probably at some point in the next week or so, because I'm a little bit late on doing this one, so I need to hurry up and get this one in the post as soon as possible. And then I've just got the last one to do. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, of course, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm hoping to do more videos. I'm hoping my hay fever is going to start abating at some point soon, so I won't be all snotty. And again, apologies for the sniffing. I hate it, but at the moment, completely unavoidable. So, as I say, I hope to do some more videos at some point soon. Not quite sure when I'm going to have time to do it, but hopefully get some more in the next couple of weeks, so there'll be more to see. Oh, you might have spotted, just to explain, I'm doing index card challenge, iCAD with Daisy Yellow over on Instagram. And so I just had these index cards to the side, so as I was wiping up paint or whatever, or in this case there was some texture paste went down onto it, I did pick it up using the cards. This one I've kind of gone a little bit further because whilst I had some of that embossing powder out, I didn't want it to go to waste, so I have done that. And also on these scraps, I've done those ready. So there are some index cards that I am sort of in the process of doing as part of my daily index card day. So they're there ready for me to grab at another point. I've also saved the little scraps because I think that they're really cute, and I think they'll probably get used on a page, on one of the index cards too. So these are the little scraps from the edges, so I've saved all of those because I knew I'd want to use them. So I'll probably just have a little bit of a play sticking those down and then put the cards to one side to finish off on the day that I end up using them for my challenge. Right, I am going now. So as I said, like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and until next time,